Good morning, another day, another dollar. Yeah, whatever. So today I've got to try and sketch that Kraken tattoo piece. So I've done an illustration of it, which you saw the other day. But that was the illustration. It needs to be more tattoo designed, just more like a tattoo really. So I've got to just maybe mark out the head. Probably. So I'm sketching it out, obviously, as you can see. A bit of water breaking it up there on the legs. So we do another one there, and then the water's breaking that one. The tentacles coming up there. Sometimes I have to sketch these a few times just to get them right. Obviously, because it's a tattoo design, it has to look like a bit more stylized, and you know, the lines have to be simple, and I don't have to do as much detail. Just try and get the main sort of image down. So I've got like a quick design I can work on. But I may redraw this, I don't know. At the moment it doesn't really say tattoo design, but I suppose I just keep on with it a bit. Sketching. Sketch, sketch, sketch. Don't want to do too much details or anything, because it'd be hard to tattoo if it really is going to get tattooed on someone. Just about the design. We have that bit. Where's my eraser? Leave that out a minute. If that bit's coming out there, then it'll probably come out a bit over here. Just maybe little bits of water around, because with tattoos you like to just see the splashes in between, and you know, just around the design. So we've got our initial Kraken design. the artist in me just wants to draw loads of details, but I think that'll do for the initial sketch, and we'll just simplify it all and just see if it works, because it's not going to be like a full page illustration, it's just going to be this section I've drawn and inked, and there'll be some colour elements for the water bits around it, which should look pretty cool. So I'm just starting to ink this now. I'm using that thick Pentel pocket brush pen, only because I think it's a nice thick ink pen just to do this on the, you know, the outlines of this Kraken design. A lot of this wants to be slightly dark. Just to make the eyes stand out like I did on the other illustration. Still keeping with that AI thing, I don't know why I do that, just to match the legs I think. But yeah, I drew an extra leg there coming out and an extra leg here, yeah. So there's 8 legs in total I think, unless I've counted wrong, but yeah. So it's about minimal sort of details really, like I said earlier, because it is going to be a tattoo design after all, so simple is best. So all this will be black around it, around the eyes, and then we'll probably work out some other shadowed areas under here, but I don't want to go too mad with it. Because I'll be colouring this once I've finished all the ink work. I'll probably just go around the teeth like that, and that'll be a bit of a shadowed area as well. It's a good pen this to ink with, but I won't be using this to ink the full thing. I'll be using some other ink pens for the teeth and, you know, maybe some small details here and there. Yeah, so this brush pen is ideal for doing real fine sorts of spaces and things like that. So I got the pen as well, and for these thicker, real cool thick lines you can draw as well. So I think what I'm going to have to do is go back in with a pencil and sort of define these waves and make them more, I don't know, stylized and part of the design. So I'll connect it all up and, you know, maybe wrap it all up with waves surrounding it and things. Bit of shadow just from where the cheekbones would be. If this thing had cheekbones, it probably will do, but you know what I mean. Yeah, a bit like a probably line on the top just to help separate it a bit. Clean up some lines here and there. So like I said, minimal detail really. Try and simplify it. Because tattoo designs are more about the overall design and how it'll fit in somewhere and things like that. So of course you do get like detailed designs here and there, but it is best to try and approach the design as a tattoo, because it is a tattoo. Yeah, I'm just rambling now, so I'm sure how to approach this. Maybe start to got an R2 Pigma Micron, sort these teeth out a bit, and I can go back in there and clean them up. Yeah, we've got them there. I don't really want there to be much detail surrounding that, so I've got to work out certain areas of this. I think I'll go back to using a pencil. So I've worked out a little bit of the more of the design or the splashes and things. I've tried to make them a bit simplified and not as detailed, and I've started to add like lines on here, which will just help adding, you know, to the design. So just got to finish some other lines off here and there, but not go too overboard with it, because the colour will do the rest, you know, to it and add some depth to it. So there's going to be some drips coming off the mouth there. Maybe just some extra lines under here. And we can start, I think the shorter tentacle bits first. And I want to add something more than just like stripes there, maybe add some more black areas and just make it a bit more like the head detail there, something like that. Not a lot of detail on it, but just a nice contrast, because I need to provide the ink drawing first before I colour it, so I want to get that stage right before I proceed to the next part of this design. And once I've done this bit, I'm going to give this drawing a bit of a break, set it aside and come back to it later on today, because I've got other drawings to try and do. And I've had a good idea for a large A3 design, another art print thing, and I've had to think about setting aside some, maybe a day within the week of trying to finish off existing artwork, just focus on that. So I'll probably make that the middle of the week, Wednesdays. I'll have to write this stuff down because sometimes I forget stuff. I forget what I've said in videos. So, you know, it's often the case. Got memory like a sieve sometimes. So, these stripy bits are going to be like that, but I'm going to change it up a bit. Maybe add some other detail to it, I don't know what yet. Maybe get the brush pen on it. But I'm liking this design. It's more, I don't know, more cleaner I suppose, rather than that other drawing that I did here, which was quite busy. It's more illustration style because I can just add as much detail to it as I wanted to. But I've colour in that one as well, but this one's more smoother, I'd say. So these Pigma Microns have lasted well. I've had them since 2014, I'd say. Can't remember how many I got, but I got a pack of them anyway, and they've lasted well. Let's try and do these ink lines. It's looking a bit smooth for now. I want them to look slightly organic. That's why I'll use probably the brush pen just to change it up a bit. Yep. Just about taking my time with these, you know, trying to ink these lines as careful as I can. We'll just see how it goes anyway. It's looking coughing. Excuse me. Yeah. It's looking more like a tattoo design anyway, so I'm going to carry on with this for a little bit and then I shall tackle another drawing and we'll come back to this later on today. So as a break from drawing other stuff, it's something I don't ordinarily draw, you know, trying to draw like an Elsa from Frozen, just a quick sketchbook break from all the other drawings I've got. And of course I used a reference drawing of just to get the hang of drawing this, but I'd like to draw like an original drawing and not like from a screenshot from Google, because I'd like to do a nice illustration for my daughter and colour it in, and maybe on an A3 piece of paper which is behind here. I don't know, I'm just thinking out loud with sketching, and just to see, because I'd like to try and draw other stuff as well, away from the horror stuff. I'm not giving up the horror stuff because I draw that a lot, and you know, it's fun to draw all that stuff, but I would like to draw in other styles, or you know, sort of draw other things. I think the arm's going to go off the page anyway. Yeah, probably better finish. I'm just sketching anyway, not really doing a finished drawing, to be honest. messed up a bit on the eyes, but I haven't drawn Elsa before anyway, so I wanted that hand to be coming a bit forward and larger, but I don't know if it looks too big, but yeah, well, I could shrink it, but then again I'm not really bothered. And there's all this like texture on here, it'll be like blue coloured. Yeah, so I'm gonna put some dinner on soon because it's dinner time. But I think it's important to do these sketches that sort of take you out your comfort zone when you're used to drawing horror stuff like I am, and then you try and draw the stuff. It's not very good results, but it's all practice really. And yeah, I think I've had enough. I won't finish that sketch, but I do want to do a larger illustration of Elsa, mainly because it'd look cool. You know, I could do it in colour pencil, maybe some pro markers. Let's see how it goes. It's a thought, an idea. So I want to make a start on a new drawing. This is an A3 sheet of paper. I want to draw a large, almost mutant creature, but I'm not exactly sure how I want to draw it. But let's just begin anyway. Sketch lightly and just see what happens. So, without it blaring too much, decided that's going to be like a clawed hand that'll go off the page, and to the side there might be a couple of tentacles. And an eye there, and a mouth, and don't know what else I can draw. Maybe a larger body in the background. Big huge tongue. I want this to be a really horrible looking creature. Let's see, I can fit that other arm there. Maybe his hands like on holding a rock or something. Just a little line there. Maybe some rocks and things. It's good planning out these types of sketches because I can just see what works and what doesn't really. Maybe lots of stuff dripping off. Lots of rotten flesh and other stuff I usually like to draw. Draw like broken looking, horrible looking fingernails. So draw some teeth. Almost forgot. Yeah, so I've decided that, I already told you earlier on, but Wednesdays is going to be my day that I concentrate on unfinished artwork and illustrations. If I can try and finish 2 or 3 each day, I'd be happy with that. And I can file them away then, or scan them into my computer and just start to sell stuff here and there. By the way, I do have a Patreon page, which is, it's on my channel page, you can see. And you know, if anyone wanted to like donate any money, I know it's a long shot, but you know, it keeps me doing these videos. And you know, I was thinking about offering some kind of rewards, you know, like downloadable colouring pages or something like that. That's something I've got to work out. Right now I can't really sort of like send out artwork or at the moment, so that's going to really keep me busy if I did that. So I've already got like a limited account on bigcartel.com, which you can also see that link on my channel page, you know, where the banner is. I've got 5 limited art print products in there, so you're welcome to have a look at that. But you know, I'd rather be doing art prints and stuff and trying to actively, you know, try and sell them than sat at home trying to pack and post prints off and all the time and stuff like that, because that'll take up quite a lot of my time, and I like to draw new drawings. Anyway, back to this sketch. I like this one. I can see this one being developed a bit more. There are some loose teeth here and there. Rotten looking tongue. Maybe a broken tooth there. Random. Again, there's all stuff dripping off. It's mainly these large drawings that I want to try and sell as well. I will be selling other drawings, but you know, larger drawings might get a bit more money from, because I need new equipment really, and I do need a new camera. This one's fine, but I need, you know, the more cameras get like better with more megapixels and stuff, you need a highly detailed camera to do these. And this is okay, but yeah, just need a few bits of equipment. So I need to ink this. I've got this paintbrush pen. I'm going to do the main outlines again like I have done like the other drawings. Just add a nice outline here and there. So I like the design of this mutant creature thing. The head looks like a shriveled up pumpkin or something. I don't know what it is, but just do all the outline. wavy lines. And this will be a little bit of whack done before I put tea on. We've got to have our tea. Yeah, so I don't want to go too overboard. It's just the main outline of the creature, and then I just realised that that back looks like a great big ass. So, never mind. Drawing it now, so I'll stick to it. And try and keep all this, you know, rotten textures, which is the main outline, you know, that I'm drawing here. Maybe there's a like a deformed piece there, like a dislodged testicle. I don't know. So these pens are really good for drawing this type of thing. Really sort of textured lines that you can build on. So maybe here where I can just do a few textures there, I can build on that with thinner ink pens and just add some nice cool effects, you know, to the whole thing. Because inking is about defining your drawings, and I just like the inking process. And just try and finish some of the outline. Get them pens out the way. And add some little shadows and stuff. Like a mutant creature, this. Open some pens fall on the floor, but doesn't matter. Pick them up later and eat them. No, I won't eat them really. I'll have my tea later. Right. Little details. I think I can maybe just leave that for now, and I'll come back with some ink pens and do a little update in the vlog later on. So I've done a bit more on this Kraken illustration. All I've got left to do now is just clean up a few pencil marks that I've left, and just maybe add some more white highlights and stuff. I don't really want to go too overboard with this. I think it's just best to, you know, go and just add a few lines here and there. A few bits. because this is like a tattoo design. I don't want to go and add too much highlights and stuff, which is gonna sort of ruin the design, but I'm gonna do a bit more on this. Don't know, maybe some light cross hatching, but I've drawn all those splashes of the water. That's what I wanted to achieve with that drawing, and the tentacles and stuff. So, you know, as far as I'm concerned, that is near enough done. Just a few little bits and pieces. So, on to the next little update of this vlog. Right, so this mutant creature, I've started to ink slight bits of this, and I've sort of made that ass shape into sort of like a body, which I've just added to there. Now I need to try and create some more texture, and this bit will be in like a load of shadow on the bottom of the body there, on this mutant like creature. And it helps separate the rest of the, you know, creature from, you know, the body of the creature. It helps define it a bit more, and that's the important thing about the drawing. And again, like adding shadow like this, it helps separate pieces, sort of like elements of the drawing. It's always a good thing. So I've got to do them drips and things, but I won't use this pen for that. It's about using different pens. This brush pen, and then other ink pens as well. Still haven't inked that hand yet, because I'm not sure about that, whether it'll go off the page or, well, it probably will do anyway because it's right near the page, but yeah, I'll be able to get the full thumb in there, and then the other two fingers will go off the page, which is fine. So still unsure about this eye, whether it's going to be, I think I might do match up the other eye, but do it in like a bit more heavy shadow. It's like a deformed type of eye or something. Add a bit more there. Just trying to separate that cheek of the monster away from the arm. Really is a horrible looking mutant creature. Again, I'm like sort of conscious of trying to do the shadow from underneath this creature there, you know, trying to add a certain depth to the drawing. And again on the background there, on the body. Drawing more texture, shadow. Just always trying to separate certain areas and highlight things. So I want that face to be the focus. So don't forget that little tentacle there. So we're working on it. I'm not sure what the background's going to be. I really don't know. It's just nice to ink this sort of texture of the flesh of the creature. And just see how it'll turn out, really. Avoid that broken tooth there. Trying to leave a bit of a highlight around that tongue. I don't know if you can see it close up, but little hair. Get rid of that. Lots of shadow around the mouth area. It's coming on this, needs a bit more doing to it. I want some rocks there that it's holding on to. I don't think I'll use this pen for that. Try and use one of these pens. Want some thin sort of lines. Just to almost sketch out some lines underneath. And again on this side. Sort of like that. Really thin, just to give an idea. So I think that'll do for this vlog. Again, all these updates throughout the week, I'll show you progress throughout the week, which will be on a Sunday, obviously. So tomorrow we'll start anew. I'm going to try and I'm still trying to find my way with these vlogs. I don't know. It's trying to find a good way to win things, but I think the focus should be on a couple of drawings at once and each day, so we'll see how that goes. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers now.